Welcome to See the Stories on a 3-hour news show. Nutrition is the cornerstone of good health and development, particularly in children. Aside from preventing illnesses, nutrition is also important in fostering growth, learning, and making kids more active.
Right, and despite lower malnutrition rates in Indonesia over the past decade, the country still has one of the world's highest rates of maternal and child malnutrition.
Yes, Ranga, our guest today is Seribu Project's founder, Yuga Putri Pramesti, who is striving to improve nutrition for all Indonesians, especially those who live in remote areas.
Yes. Hey, there she is. I was about to turn around. Hi, Yuga. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you very much for inviting me today.
Yes, of course. Before we start, can you tell us where you are? Are you here in Indonesia or you're abroad?
I'm in London right now
Okay.
for my master's degree.
Okay, cool.
Okay, for your master degree.
Yes.
So tell us more about Seribu Projects.
Okay, so Seribu Project, it began in 2018 during my undergraduate years. So I had the opportunity to go to Western Nusa Tenggara for a community program. And for 2 months, I'm living with the locals, and then I experience with their daily life firsthand. But however, in the beautiful island in West Nusa Tenggara, I can see that discover a shocking realities. So I saw that young teenager entering into the early marriages. It's leading to high rates of stunting and wasting in the region. So and also the most concerning thing is I realized how limited the quality of nutrition education, especially in rural areas in Indonesia. And at that moment, I have a dream to at least give something a little to the country. So I want to dedicate myself to build an organization to improving good quality nutrition education, especially in remote areas. So that's why right now I'm building my organization, Seribu Project, with my best friend. Yeah.
Oh, very, very good. Thank you for that explanation, and it's very, very cool. So now, can you tell us what the primary goals are of your organization?
Okay, so especially we have a special vision to educate and empower mothers and also adolescents, especially female, about the critical importance of nutrition in their daily life and also for the long-term health. And to get the vision, we have several missions like develop and implement the comprehensive nutrition education program, and then we create a sustainable and community-driven initiative, and then collaborate with the local leaders and health workers in that area, and provide practical tools and resources that make nutritional knowledge accessible and applicable in daily life, especially in remote areas.
So can you tell us more about the programs and the initiatives that have been implemented by Seribu Projects? I also noticed that on the Instagram account, you hire volunteers as well to be involved in these projects.
Yep. Actually, Seribu Project has 3 main programs. First is School for Mothers. Second is School for Adolescent Women, and third is Nutri Champion. And School for Mother is focused on educating and training for mothers, and then we also create a workshop for practical preparing nutritional meals using local ingredients, and then School for adolescent, we train and then we educate the adolescent, especially female in that areas. And then Nutri Champion, we selecting and empowering the female to become an ambassador and agent of health in our organization, to spreading the nutrition to the peer knowledge. And to conduct it all of our program, our backbone is volunteers. So we have 52 volunteers that help us to conduct it all of the 3 program in that area.
Now, Yuga, you explained to us just now there's 3 programs in your organization. One's for mothers, second one for the adolescents, and then the third one is Nutri Champ, right? So we're just wondering if you have anything that's tailored for the kids, a child nutrition program. If so, then have you taken steps to implement this? And if so, where?
Okay, so basically, our tree program is focusing on not a children, but before they are become a children, because the most important thing of nutrition is the mother itself, and also before they become a mothers is adolescent. When we are focusing on the children, we know that the government itself right now has the posyandu, and then they also have a puskesmas to do this problem. But right now, our organization is focusing on the mother itself and also adolescent, because they will become the future mothers and they will give birth for the children, and we are futuring that they will give birth a healthier and smart future generation for Indonesia.
So if I may ask for your insights or your feedback, do you think that the government programs targeting to improve the nutritional and health of the Indonesian people have been well targeted and reach those who need them the most?
Okay, yeah, well, this is that's why right now we are focusing on adolescent and also the mother itself, because as we know that Indonesia has nutrition priorities, especially stunting problem in Indonesia, and they targeting on the children, but we still have lack of program and then initiative targeting for adolescent and maybe for the mother itself. So that's why we want to improving and develop and broaden the prevention of stunting for the government. Yeah, so it's helping them to broaden this program to prevent the malnutrition program in Indonesia.
Well, can you tell us now, where did your organization first implemented the program?
Okay, our organization first worked in West Nusa Tenggara, in Lombok Island. So right now we are already have collaborate stakeholder with Kota Mataram, and then Lombok Tengah, and then Lombok Timur, and yeah, our first project is in West Nusa Tenggara.
So what are the challenges that you meet and you find pretty difficult to tackle in the field?
Okay, well, it's the first one is because I'm not originally from Lombok Island and West Nusa Tenggara, so I just come there and live there for 3 months. The first is cultural barriers, and adapting to the new cultures, and then mingle with the locals. It sometimes become our barriers, but to tackle this problem, sometimes we collaborate with the local leaders and also local organization that more easier to get and easier to collaborate. And after we collaborate with them, they can spreading the information with the locals. And also about the geographic isolation, because to reaching the remote villages and communities sometimes is difficult, but fortunately we have a lot of kind-hearted person in the region, so sometimes they help me to do to some remote areas.
Okay, very interesting. That's right. And for the next See the Stories, we'll continue after the break with Seribu Project founder Yuga Putri Pramesti. So stay with us here on the 3 Hour News Show.